Siamo soli.
Finalmente. Such a delicate touch.
Sheer magnetism, Danny.
What a great career you've had.
Thank you.
Bond girl, Hammer girl, Carry On girl.
Oh, I loved that Carry On scene. Oh, I did enjoy that. Mrs. Pullet in Carry On Matron. I think that's sort of the best, one of the best moments of my life. I do love that scene. I love the line. I love the scene. I love the sausage. Ding.
They were a bizarre set of what a collection of characters.
Oh, they were so nice, all of them. I mean, I wish I'd worked with all of them. I just got Hattie Jakes and Barbara Windsor, and yes, that was it. And the director was such a lovely guy too. Oh, Gerald Thomas.
Gerald Thomas,
oh.
Yeah.
And please may I set the record straight.
Go on.
Peter Rogers was a dream.
Oh, really?
A dreamboat, and everybody loved him. I read somewhere, some awful article I just read about the Carry-Ons, and I wanted to shout and scream and write letters saying, oh, and the actors didn't like him. They loved him. They thought he was fab. Oh, they always say he was mean and everything. That was the sort of joke. He wasn't mean at all. It was constant employment for a lot of people. And it only took about a month to make.
They turned out a lot of those films, didn't they?
They did. They were wonderful.
Not all of them as funny as some of them.
No, they're very
could be.
varied. They are very varied. But I was with family a few days ago and they were saying that they just adore them. I hear that a lot.
Nice bit of entertainment, turns up on the TV.
Wonderful.
A rainy weekend film.
Yes, indeed.
And of course, James Bond. Live and Let Die.
Indeed.
Roger Moore must have been absolutely divine.
He was. I really do genuinely miss him a lot. He was, more than anything, funny. And I do like funny people. He was so quick-witted. And the diaries that have just been republished of his time on making Live and Let Die are an absolute dream. I mean, he informs me in that, what I hadn't remembered was it were 3 people under my legs pulling at this terrible wire.
Trying to get the zip down.
Yes, 3 people. I thought it was only 1, but it was actually 3.
I mean, you've spoilt it now. Everybody would have assumed it.
No, they wouldn't.
Wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. And nobody would be that thick.
Fair enough.
No. It was a very pretty watch, but it didn't do magic tricks, no. It was some kind of, I don't know, fish wire, chicken wire, or I don't know.
Some bizarre contraption.
Cotton. I've no idea what it was, but we had the special effects guy, we had the wardrobe guy, and there was another lovely guy who I actually met again the other day called Ian, who was about 12 at the time. I had the 3 of them under my knickers, quite literally. Well, it's true.
Well, there we are. But it created the right effect.
It did. It was sweet. Yeah, very funny. It was 3 adorable days in bed and in the cupboard. Yes.
Okay.
I preferred the bed.
If someone's coming in part way through this conversation, you could be quite confused as to what we're going on about.
My grandmother always used to say, and I'd say, yes, Nana, what? But she didn't know she'd said it, so I'll say,
So we're recording the interview here at Elstree Studios. How does it feel to be back at Elstree?
Well, it's changed, I have to tell you. There used to be a huge sign-up outside saying Thorn EMI or Brian Forbes or whatever was happening at the time. Well, that's gone. But other than that, I mean, it's vast still. You don't realise how big it is.
It stretches out.
Yeah, massively. It was pretty big in those days. What I mostly remember is 6:30 a.m. the makeup chair.
Oh my God! Yes.
And holding my eyes, on stalks. I didn't like that, and I do remember running up and down outside my house, frantically wondering where the minicab was, because of course I lived ever such a long way from here, and I used to get a minicab to bring me here, 5:30 in the morning. So more than anything, enormous affection for this place. But remembering how I always felt as though I had a slight case of flu. Because I was always tired. And then being me, I could never get to bed. And the minute I was in bed, I was up again. And you're doing that day after day.
Well, that's the job, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But I used to feel green. I remember making here, up the front, with Frankie Howerd.
Oh, yeah.
A great guy called Tony Spratling, who's, I think, still with us, doing the lighting. And I remember really talking to him about this and actually instructing him to get rid of the shadows under the eyes.
There was some great... Frankie Howerd was a great guy, wasn't
he? I loved him. I very much associate this place with Frankie Howerd. Oh, what a sweetheart. I did loads with him. I even did a stage play with him.
Oh, really?
Yep. It was a Ben Jonson play, a heavy play called Volpone. And Barry Took adapted it, called it The Fly and the Fox. Bunged me in, Frankie Howerd in. I did that at Bromley.
Wonderful.
I think that was one of the last things he did. Yeah, that was, would that be 1984? Yes. But I did Up Pompeii for Ned Sherrin.
Yeah.
Here. I did Up the Front, also for Ned Sherrin, with wonderful Bill Fraser. And the in-between one, Anne Aston had to play the equivalent of my part, because I was touring in some dismal play called, wait for it, Softly Goldfish Mating.
Great name.
Make of that what you will. But not a great play. And when we played Southsea with that, I quickly divert, when we played Southsea with Softly, Goldfish Mating, nobody came. There was nobody in the audience, or maybe I lie, maybe 3 people, but that's all there was.
Staff,
but we did it anyway, probably staff.
Probably staff.
And that was Patrick McNee, you know, and Jenny Handley's lovely mummy, Diana Sheridan, but they just didn't want to know. I think the title had put them off, don't you?
So whether you're into the latest releases or prefer to go behind the scenes with some of our greatest filmmakers, please do subscribe to our channel. We post new videos every week, so there's always plenty to see. Here's a couple more from Rabbit and Snail that you might want to check out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.